Hi Year 9, this is Miss Fellows, Head of Computing at Newton Abbot College, and I'm going to be talking to you about why you should consider choosing GCSE Computer Science as one of your options. As Albert Einstein said, computers are incredibly fast, accurate and stupid. Human beings are incredibly slow, inaccurate and brilliant. Together they are powerful beyond imagination. Computer science will teach you how the whole digital world around you works, but on top of that it teaches you how to think. It allows you to develop key problem-solving skills that you can apply to all of your subject areas alongside other challenges that you come across in your lifetime. In today's world, being computer literate is as important as being able to read and write. There is no employer that wouldn't be interested in the fact that you have computer science on your CV. GCSE Computer Science is broken down into 6 main topic areas. Topic 1 is computational thinking, looking at what algorithms are, what they're used for and how they work. Topic 2 is data, understanding binary, data representation, data storage and compression. Topic 3 is computers, understanding hardware and software components of computer systems and the characteristics of different programming languages. Topic 4 is networks, so it looks at how computer networks work alongside network security. Topic 5 is issues and impact. This is about having an awareness of emerging trends in computing technologies and the impact that computing has on the whole world in terms of individuals, society and the environment, and will cover ethical, legal and ownership issues. And finally, topic 6 is problem solving with programming. So when we understand what algorithms are and what they're used for, being able to then problem solve and write our own code. For topic 6, you will be coding in Python, the most popular programming language in the world. You will build on the skills that you've learned in Key Stage 3 to start to make more complex programs. There's no limit to what you can create. You'll always be encouraged to go beyond the GCSE spec and experiment with your code to develop your own style as a programmer. Edexcel GCSE Computer Science has 2 assessments, both of which are taken at the end of Year 11. The first is a written exam paper. The paper has 75 marks and you'll have an hour and a half to complete it. This paper will assess your knowledge across the first 5 topics and will make up 50% of your overall grade for this qualification. The second assessment is the on-screen programming exam. For this exam, you will have 2 hours to complete 6 computer programs in Python. In my opinion, this exam is about as much fun as you can have during this exam, as you get to sit and write code, which is always good fun. Other benefits are you'll be provided with a programming language subset booklet during the exam. So this booklet has all the code that you will need. This isn't a memory test. This is about how you apply your problem solving skills that you will have developed over the 2 years. The other massive benefit is that you can run, test and debug your code before you submit it to the examiner. What other exam will give you feedback before you submit it? Here you can see 2 examples of how the programming exam would look. So you'll be given a computer program, you will be given the exam paper that tells you what you have to do, and you follow the comments in the code that show you where you have to complete those sections of code. So now you've seen the course, let's explore why computer science is such an important subject. Computer scientists literally have the power to change the world. Think about how the world has changed during your lifetime. So many of those changes have been developed by computer scientists. You can see some examples on this slide of areas where you could make a difference. Healthcare and medicine, communication, finance, security, sustainability, innovation and creativity. Changing the world is a pretty powerful motivator, but I also have to mention another powerful motivator when you're choosing your future career, and obviously that's money. Do you think it's a coincidence that the 4 richest people in the world are computer scientists? 4 richest people in the world are men, but there are also many powerful and important women in computing throughout the history of computing and currently. Here's some examples. Annie Easley, she was a computer scientist and mathematician who worked with NASA for 34 years. Marissa Mayer is a programmer and oversaw the design of Google's search functions. She became a multi-millionaire when the company went public in 2004. And Wyland Barreau is a research scientist and program director at Facebook Artificial Intelligence. There is still a shortage of women in computer science related jobs, as not enough girls choose to study the subject at GCSE, and it's my mission to change that. The talent that I have seen in Year 9 at Newton Abbot College has been amazing, and this subject is for everyone. Let's look at some potential future careers. In Year 8, you studied a unit on cybersecurity, and you already know that this is an area that the government are desperate for young people to go into. Cyber attacks in the UK happen constantly, with estimates ranging from thousands of general attacks daily for businesses, around 21,000 per day, to numerous significant incidents, including about 4 nationally significant attacks per week, and at least 1 ransomware attack reported daily. The threat is immense, with phishing being the most common type affecting most UK businesses. In 2025, there were 4.8 million unfilled roles in the UK for cybersecurity. You've just completed a unit of work on AI, which lots of you really enjoyed, and again, this is a highly paid future career with endless opportunities. We plan your computing journey at NAC from Year 7 right through to Year 13. After completing your GCSE, you can progress to our sixth form to study BTEC National's Extended Certificate in IT. This exciting new course has been developed alongside businesses in the IT sector to give young people the skills they need to be super employable. You'll study units on information technology systems, cybersecurity and incident management, as well as website development and relational database development. These 4 units on your CV make you an ideal candidate in the modern workplace. After sixth form, the choice of computer science related university courses is extensive. You may choose to specialise in AI, robotics, cybersecurity, software engineer or games design as just a few examples. If you choose not to go to university, there are endless opportunities and apprenticeships in computer science where you can develop your skills further whilst earning a wage. Okay, so in this presentation you've seen why studying computer science could be highly beneficial for your future. Things to think about when choosing this subject. Have you enjoyed your lessons at Key Stage 3? Are you prepared to work hard? I won't lie to you, this is a challenging course. If it was easy, everyone would do it, and then the wages for computer science related jobs wouldn't be so high. You will have a mixture of practical programming lessons alongside theory lessons where you will have a workbook and have to write. This course is a science in the same way as chemistry, biology and physics. Have you enjoyed the coding we've done so far in Key Stage 3? If the answer is no, then this isn't the course for you. But if you're prepared to work hard, to be challenged, to think outside the box and have the freedom to create and problem solve, then this is the course for you. And I can't wait to get started with you next year. If you have any further questions, please feel free to drop me an email or pop in and see me in IT3.